Peace and Palo Santo 6, y'all. It's your girl Lika. Welcome to my channel, Cards Fly Lika. And the topic of the day is no communication. Those who are on no communication. What is it that the specific person that's on your mind or your heart, what is it that they're feeling and thinking when they hear your name? When you cross their mind, what is it that they're feeling and thinking? We're going to dive into that today. And then we're also going to close it out with one of my favorite decks to get advice from, and that's my Angel and Ancestor Oracle cards. Okay? So this will be how we get our advice for today. Okay, so it is going to be a pick a card. So I'm going to zoom into the crystals, let you guys make your selection, and then we'll dive right into the reading. Okay. Okay, so for group number 1, we have opal. Group number 2, we have amethyst. And for group number 3, we have red jasper. So you guys can make your selection based off of whatever crystal you're drawn to or whatever number you're drawn to. Make your selections, and we're going to get right into it, okay? All right. All right. So for those who have chose opal, group number 1 is opal. So we'll start off with you guys. And then the deck that we're going to use to get your specific person thoughts and feelings, we're actually going to work with 2 different decks today. We're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle cards, and then we're also going to use the In the Shadow Oracle cards. Depending on what actually comes up in these decks is how I determine if we'll ask the question if there's a chance for reconciliation or not. But right now, let's just get their feelings and thoughts, and we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Oh, before we get started, can y'all please like, comment, subscribe? I would highly, highly appreciate it. Yes, I would. I would appreciate it. Even if you don't want to comment, just subscribe. I really appreciate it, y'all. Okay. But for group number 1, what is it that they are feeling and thinking about you? When they hear your name, when you cross their mind, what is it that they are feeling and thinking? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, please just give me clear and accurate messages for group number 1, those who chose the opal crystal. What is it that their specific person that's on their mind is feeling and thinking about them that they have not communicated? I hope everybody is having a blessed, blessed, blessed moon day. I know I am today. I woke up and not the greatest of spirits, but y'all, I feel amazing right now, and I'm so happy about it. And I had like a seriously and spiritually insightful day. You know, a lot of us are on, some of us are on spiritual journeys. For those who are, I just learned today that there's actually 6 stages of a spiritual journey. Blew my fucking mind. Learned where I'm at in the stage, and it just made everything make sense. It kind of pulled me out of my little funk, and I'm just in really good spirits. Everything doesn't necessarily make sense to me. Sometimes when you're in a spiritual journey, especially when you reach that stage, I guess I'm in the dark night of the soul stage. Um, Things just seem confusing. Like nothing seems to make sense. So yeah, it's like once I got the clarity of where I am on in the stage, it's like it just pulled me out of my funk, and I'm like, well, the only thing I can do is just keep showing up. I'm gonna do what makes sense to me. This makes sense, so I'm gonna keep doing it until everything unfolds the way it does, and keep showing up and sharing my spiritual gifts with people, and you know, watch where it goes. Hope everybody's drinking enough water, eating their veggies, all that good stuff. Veggies and their fruits. We all need it. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Group number 1. What is it that their person is feeling and thinking about them that they have not communicated? When they, ooh, I'll take it. First one I have is I focus on you instead of my pain. I focus on you instead of my pain. What else, Spirit, for group number 1? Oh. Oh, okay. So this person's not, it seems a little dark. So so far we have I focused on you instead of my pain. The next card I got is I don't really know you. Um, I don't really know you. I focused on you instead of my pain. I'm trying not to catch the glare, y'all. I'm so sorry. I apologize. And then I've been here before with others. Okay, so this person seems to be in not in the happiest of places right now. Okay, what else, Spirit, for group number one, those who chose the opal card, what is it that their person is feeling and thinking? Oh, okay. It says, I don't really know you, but then we have, I know we have a soul connection. Okay. I know we have a soul connection. So I focus on you instead of my pain. I don't really know you. I've been here before with others. I know we have a soul connection. Okay. All right. I need to focus on my healing. Yeah, I got a really strong feeling. It's so funny how I came on like in this, and sometimes I try to, I like to talk while I shuffle. I'm trying to minimize on that because I guess everybody doesn't really want to hear what the fuck I got to talk about. So I do try to minimize that. But it's funny how I'm talking about, these different stages of a spiritual journey. And as I read this, that is the feeling that I'm getting from your person, your specific person, group number one. Um, One thing I will say, it's like it seems contradictory, but it's not. It says I don't really know you, but then it says I know we have a soul connection. Now, when you have like soul connections with people, it can kind of be like a mirroring situation. Um, so I almost feel like for them to say they don't really know you, they might not really know themselves right now. And it's something that they may honestly come to a conclusion about as far as knowing themselves on a deeper level when they get through this healing. But right now, that's something that they want to focus on. So whoever this person is, they do seem like a person who is um interested in bettering themselves or at least tapping into their higher self or something in that nature. But let's see what else comes out. More for group number one, Spirit. Please just protect my spaces. I get these messages across and just allow me to open up my third eye to give further insight, to dive deeper into my intuition and give further insight and clarification of the cards that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit Ashe. All right, let's what else for group number one? Okay. What else for group number one, Spirit? We're going to pull from the other deck too. I just want to pull a few more from here, from the In the Shadows, and then we'll see what else comes out. We'll try to get a few messages in here. More for group number one, Spirit. More for group number one, Spirit. What is it that their person is feeling or thinking at this present time? Or what are they feeling and thinking when they think about them? Okay, we have, okay. So then we get, you are not a part of my plan. You are not part of my plan. And honestly, I would think anybody in the stage of healing is not thinking about, um, oh, wow, yeah. So this person is really just prioritizing themselves right now because for it to start off is I focused on you instead of my pain. I don't really know you. I've been here before with others. I know we have a soul connection. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm having a different perspective of the reading now. I have two different storylines, right? So the first storyline that I do see is the potential of what I said before, which is where you have a soul connection with the person. Um, you guys kind of mirror each other. So sometimes a person can only know you as good as they know themselves. So that can be where the I don't really know you comes in. But this is still a soul connection. We all come across different soul connections in our lives. There are karmic partners, there are twin flames, there are soulmates. Now, all are meant to teach you something about yourself, especially karmics and twin flames. What I am getting out of this for the second storyline is there's a potential that you are this person's karmic partner. And whatever pain that happened during this relationship offset their healing, offset their hurt which in turn is turned into them healing. And that is honestly what they're focusing on. In their head, you may not be a part of their plan. But yet, and still, I've been through this process um, in my twin flame journey where I can honestly say I have felt these things for my twin. I'm cool. You're not a part of my plan. There's no way in hell I'm supposed to be experiencing this. So this is interesting. This can definitely very well may be a twin flame relationship. And if so, it is one of the most it's stages. Honestly, twin flame relationships, they work in stages. You have your union, that's when you guys initially meet each other. You have your separation. And during the separation, that's really where you get the most clarity as to how much you really love and want this person to be in your life. You can't even really understand why. It'll be some shit like all the pain and stuff that's happened. You'll be like, why do I still? Why can I get over this person? Why can I get them out of my system? It's because you guys are really one. You're twins. You're a twin flame. So it's like you feed each other. And when that's ripped away from you, you just go through this really fucked up ass time. But then where I'm at in my timeline of my twin flame journey is I'm in the reunion part, which is a very, very beautiful time. It's like we are two completely different people than we were before the separation. Crazy. So that's what I'm hearing. So I'm getting a potential of this could be like a twin flame. You guys could be potentially twin flames. And honestly, during that separation, during the separation process, the separation stage of the twin flame process can be a very confusing process. It's painful. It's definitely a situation where a person does have to focus on their healing. You guys have to the twin flame relationship, you guys have to separate. It's like it's a stage that cannot be skipped. It's a union. The things that happen during this union offset the separation, and during the separation you do the most, like it's a spiritual journey, so you do the most awakening and things of that nature. But anyway, let's move on to see if there what else comes out. So you're not a part of my plan. What else? This one's good. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm stopping here with this particular deck. Okay, I said I'm gonna stop here, but this is what came out. It says, I know you're watching me. I'm just gonna keep it. They say they feel like they know you're watching them. Are you? Group number one? Is you checking the social medias and such? Trying to get a clue? I'll say you did right clicking on this because we're going to get some clarity, okay? Okay. I don't know how to do it, y'all. I don't know how to make my tongue do that thing, but whatever. All right. So now we're going to pull from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, clear and accurate messages for group number one. Clear and accurate messages for group number one. Those who chose the Opal deck. What is it that their specific person is feeling and thinking about them? When they hear their name, when they hear a song that reminds them of that person or the times that they had, what is it that they are feeling and thinking currently? Told y'all I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm proud of myself, y'all. I've been dropping content these last few days. I'm just happy that I got that motivation to show up. Like, I'm like super excited about it, but whatever. Whatever. All right. Clear and accurate messages from our group number one. What is it that their person is feeling or thinking about them? All right. Let's get into it. First one we have is I knew exactly what I was doing. What else? I have I am afraid to contact you. I have I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think this ties into the first storyline. I think I'm getting a second storyline for group number one. That's how I feel right now. That's what Spirit's telling me. More for group number one, Spirit. More for group number one. Well, that's actually dope because we got two storylines to work with one particular group. So it's like I feel like it'll reach more people. I like that. Right? Yeah, my cards is just not. All right. More for group number one. What is it that their person is feeling or thinking? Shit of a shit. Let me get it. We got, I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else for group number one, Spirit? I feel like that one fell out and wasn't supposed to fly out, so I'm not going to take it. Okay, this flipped, and I just want to take it because I like how it flipped out. It says, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you how I feel, but they're afraid. They want to tell you how they feel, but they're afraid to contact you. What else, Spirit, for group number one? What is it that their person is feeling or thinking? What is it that their person is feeling or thinking? I feel like stuff keep wanting to come out, and I'm like all aggressive, so I'm like not catching it. What is it that they are feeling or thinking about you? I can't stop thinking about you. All right, we're going to do two more. I want to do the same amount of hidden in the shadows as, I mean, the hidden truth as I did the in the shadows. So we have two more. What else, Spirit, for group number one? What else for? I'm gonna just keep throwing these bitches, I guess. Okay, so we have I am becoming a better person. I am becoming a better person. So y'all, take what resonates and leave the rest. But I just still I don't know. I still feel how I felt like I got two different storylines. I either got two different storylines or I have one person who's literally evolving as we speak. Shit. No, I ain't taking all them. Hell no. Hell no. Okay. One more for group number one. Damn, I'm taking them. I'm not taking them. Because they dropped. I'm not taking them. I don't feel confident. I don't feel like it was from spirit, so I ain't taking it. I'm very specific about the card flying most of the time. Sometimes if it flips in a real in my face type of way, I'll take it, but I really like it to fly out, y'all. It's just personal. It's a personal thing. This makes me feel like my spirit. I feel like my spirit guides are more aggressive. So they here like that, you know. All right. So what is it that they are feeling or thinking? All right. So many things remind me of you. Mm. So this is what I'm getting, y'all, for group number one, as far as what it is that they're feeling or thinking. Let me know what resonates to you. Like if you guys are group number one, are you guys aware of have you are you guys familiar with the soul tie of a twin flame connection? That's one question I have for group number one. And then, if this resonates, because to an extent, it's like where on one instance, it's like I want to say this is a twin flame relationship. And when it comes to twin flame relationship, it does happen in stages. This makes sense to me to have the first row of cards seem very contradictory to the second row of cards because it's a stage. And I feel like this person is moving through a stage. I know for me personally, when I went through my separation stage with my twin flame, I didn't have anything positive to say about that person. I didn't have anything positive to say about my twin at all. At all. But then I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm afraid to contact you. I couldn't let you get close to me. I want to tell you how I feel. I can't stop thinking about you. I am becoming a better person. So many things remind me of you. And that's just what it is. Like, but I'm gonna move on. I don't want to spend too much time trying to digest it. This is what came out. This is what they're feeling. But just let me know if you guys are aware of what twin flame, like, the twin flame relationship, and if this seems something similar as to what you're going through, because that would make this make a lot of sense to me. Because it's either that, or we're really just dealing with two completely different timelines, with group number one, and storylines, and that's okay. It's cool. I pulled from two. I had one specific answer, but I pulled from two different decks, so it's very well possible that the first storyline applies the first group, the first group of people in group one, and then the second storyline applies to the next group of people in group one. Never know. Okay, so moving on, because I do want to get some advice. Um, I do want to get some advice here. Let's see. Or let's see. Actually, I do freestyle readings, y'all. So I have like 18 decks of cards in front of me, and I basically let spirit guide me to which deck of cards is appropriate. Um, but I'm gonna stick to the original plan. I really do feel like I want to pull from another deck and ask that twin flame question, but that can turn into so much longer reading. So I'm gonna just go to the advice and see what spirit wants you guys to know. What your spirit guides, your angels, your ascendant masters, your guardian angels want you to know at this time. Okay, so we'll get into that. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, clear and accurate messages for group number one. Those who chose the opal deck, what is it that their spirit guides, their angels, their ancestors want them to know at this time? What is it that their spirit guides, their angels, their ancestors want them to know at this time? You know what? When I do weak ass shit when I shuffle, I get upset about it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. We good. All right, let's get us some advice, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Clear and accurate messages for group number one. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe. Please give me clear and accurate messages for group number one. What is it that their spirit guides, their angels, their ancestors want them to know at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across, and protect my space as I get these messages across as well. Open up my third eye to allow me to dive deeper into my intuition to give further clarification of the cards that come out today. Ashe. All right, now ready. All right, group number one. Advice for group number one. Okay. So I have embrace the energy of peace. And then I also have wait for important information. Okay, for group number one. It's given twin flame. I don't care. This is what it's given. It's given twin flame separation. Even with these cards, I don't know why that is. I just keep feeling that. I can't shake that feeling. I just can't shake that feeling. It's either that or the first row is a karmic, and well, you guys are to group one. You're a karmic to this to the first row of cards, and or if not, then we're dealing with a twin flame who is just going in, going through the journey. Oh man. All right, I gotta do something real quick. I just realized my book is not as close as I thought it was. All right, so the first card we have is Broken Arrow. Bro, that glare is awful. Okay, anyway, the first card we have is Broken Arrow. So it says, embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In Native American traditions, a broken arrow would mean that tribes were no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. Extended message. If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of a broken arrow card, you're being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. Yeah, because your person is afraid to contact you. Afraid to contact you. A lot may have transpired. But I do feel a fear, like a fearful energy of not wanting to contact you. But I also think you guys are mirroring each other in some type of way. I just feel like that. That's what makes me keep going to twin flame because twin flames do mirror each other in different, in a strange, weird, different way. Like you guys, you're mirroring each other, not like identically, but it's like you're kind of dealing with the same battle, but maybe in different ways. Obviously, because you have different characteristics. But whatever. Um, You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward. Okay? I'll shade to that. Yeah, I feel like I said, the twin flame three stages, those are the stages. Like there's no getting around that. They're gonna occur that way. So the same way the separation had to happen, the reunion has to happen as well. And I think what I'm getting out of this card is in order for you guys to have that reunion, and honestly, this personally speaking from my personal experience, before you guys can come into the reunion, you do actually have to let go of the things that happened in the past, as hurtful as they may have been. You actually have to let go of the things that have transpired in the past so you guys can come back together and evolve together because guys are actually on a mission together in this world. Okay? Um so next is wait for important information. And I mean, that's how it comes. I know for me during my separation, it was like I just kept getting these signs, like, or this feeling like, why the fuck? Because I've dated people. I've dated a lot of people in my life. And typically when I separate, I can detach. Like, real easy with being able to detach and move forward. This is the first connection in my life where it's like, what the fuck? I still remember, like, in my house breaking down, like, why? If this person is not for me, why the fuck can I not get him out of my system? Why? Soul connections are quite deeper than anything you've ever experienced. And it's typically a situation where you've known this person in a past life, so it's just like a gravity, like you just gravitate. You just want to keep gravitating to this person. Even with the pain or different things that have transpired. But the beautiful thing about the reunion part, it is so beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, we still operate like, we're still trying to operate with that, putting the ego to rest. So there might be some traits because the ego doesn't want to die. The ego wants to stand firm in your life, but the reality is that we want to operate from the soul. Um, but the beautiful thing is that that's where me and my twin are, and it's just crazy. Like it's so much of a different experience now this time around. But the next card we have is Oracle. Wait for important information. This is the Oracle card reading. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is the important. This is part. I would say absolutely. This is a part of the important information. Some of you guys might not, honestly, just might be opening up to the fact that you might be in a twin flame, on a twin flame journey and don't even know it. I know I only found out because that's just not, I'm a Gemini. I naturally look for answers. I'm just a truth seeker, I guess, of some sort. And things that don't make sense to me, it's like I have to make it make sense or like put it in layman's terms. And that's so crazy because that's actually how I came to the information I came today, as far as there's actually 6 stages of a spiritual journey. And I'm so not as far in the journey as I thought I was. And then I also have heard like you can literally be going through the stages can stack up, and like you can literally be experiencing more than one stage at a time, which makes a lot of sense to me because I felt like the other day when I did a reading, my energy was so high, and it's like supposed to be that building stage where you're like chasing your dreams and you're standing in your purpose. And then I woke up today and I'm like, I feel like shit. Like I feel like I'm going through the dark night of the soul. So it's like it's a lot. It's a lot. But I feel like this is a part of the important information that you guys need to hear. But anyway, wait for the oracle, wait for important information. Be open and receptive to information. Be receptive to this information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck. Didn't I just say I was that? An insight bringer of this deck. The ancestors who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. If that ain't me, y'all, I'm sorry. And I mean, I do work with tarot, but I would definitely consider myself way more of an oracle card reader. So do with that information as you may. Um, in this deck, she is a reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Extended message. Angel ancestors in the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves because of the because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. So I hope that I was able to bring you some comfort, Group 1. I have definitely spent 33 minutes on you guys in particular, and I'm passionate about what the fuck I do, y'all. What am I supposed to do? You know, what I'm supposed to do. Okay. But we're gonna go in at 34, 34 for group number 2. All right, so that has been all for group number 1. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. I think this time I'm not going to work with 2 decks either. I'm going to do one. But anyway, all right. I'm going to get into it. Get into it. All right, so group number 2. Group number 2, those who chose the amethyst. The beautiful amethyst. We're going to get into it. What is it that your person is feeling or thinking? Feeling and thinking about you when your name come up. What's crossing their minds? That's what we want to know. And then we're going for that deck to get that answer. We're going to actually work with the Hidden Truth Oracle cards, okay? If I feel the need to pull from the In the Shadows too, just to get some more messages, we'll do that. But I do want to work with the Hidden and the Truth. The Hidden Truth. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe. Clear and accurate messages for group number 2, those who chose the amethyst stone. Please help me just channel messages from their specific person. What is it that they are feeling and thinking about them? When their name comes up, when they hear somebody bring their name up, when a song comes on, it reminds them some memories of them. When a commercial pop up and that used to be y'all shit. And what is it that they are feeling and thinking about group number 2? Please just protect my spaces that get these messages across and block out any interferences. Get away any unwelcome energy from my place of business, I guess you would call it. um, and just allow me to open up my third eye so I can dive deeper into my intuition and give further clarification of the cards that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Clear and accurate messages for group number 2. What is it that their person is feeling and thinking about them? Oh, shit. Okay. The first card, first of all, I dropped too many at once, but the one that dropped and flipped right side up is I want to tell you how I feel. Bruh, this glare is awful. And I still ain't found the sweet spot of where I'm not gonna catch it at. Oh my god. I want to tell you how I feel. Alright, so it's like right here where this butterfly's at. Alright, I want to tell you how I feel. What else, Spirit? Oh, I feel you even though we are apart. Hold up, right here. Oh my god. I feel you even though we are apart. What else, Spirit? Just being near you is intoxicating. Okay. So you make this person feel special, girl. Or sir. Just being near you is intoxicating. Clearly, if they feel you even when they're apart, that's a doozy. What else, Spirit? For group number 2? Oh shit. Oh my God, they got feelings. Sheesh. I love you unconditionally. Oh, okay. Wait, hold up. You see it? Shit, y'all. I love you unconditionally. I want you. Ooh, this is spicy. This is spicy. So, group number 2, if you had like any thoughts that this motherfucker ain't thinking about me, like that would even draw you to this reading in the first place, baby. If you ain't got this energy without this reading, I don't know how, because the feelings is strong. So if they keeping their composure, they doing a good motherfucking job. What else for group number 1? This one want to come out. Uh, that don't make sense. I don't think that was supposed to come out, y'all. I don't feel comfortable taking it because it just doesn't resonate with me. Didn't move my spirit, so I ain't taking it. Okay. That one I'm taking either way it go. But it says I hid who I really am from you. I hid who I really am from you. So I want to tell you how I feel. I feel you even though we are apart. Just being near you is intoxicating. I love you unconditionally and I want you. I hid who I really am from you. And this could be what they want to tell you. It says, I want to tell you how I feel. And I don't know why I get this feeling where, oh wow. I get this feeling of when I say, um, when it says I hid who I really am from you, I think they hid their vulnerability. Like they actually care for you far more than they expressed or showed. And now that you guys are in this maybe separation or not really communicating, um, it's like that separation is just awakening all these feelings, and I'm like, damn, I really, really love this person. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. Let's do one more. Tell me more, spirit. Damn, this motherfucker right here. So many things remind me of you, bruh, bruh. Oh, this person is like really infatuated. Like this ain't just love. This is real infatuation. Oh, so I did say, depending on what came out when I asked the card the questions, I would check to see if there was a potential for a reconciliation. Um, so group number two, if you are at all interested in a reconciliation, I kind of want to get that out of this real quick. If y'all don't mind, if y'all don't mind. Just me being nosy, I guess. Like, no, I just y'all might want to know. Y'all might want to know if there's a potential for y'all to get back together. So I'm gonna get into that. I do want to sage these cards though real fast. So I'm pausing for the quickest of seconds while I get my Palo Santo lit up, and just to make sure the energy is nice and fresh for y'all. We can get them right answers coming out. And for that, I'm gonna use my tarot deck. I'm gonna use my tarot deck for that. But yeah, like I said, I do want to pause it because I don't want it to take up so much of the time. All right, they're clean, nice and clean. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, please give me clear and accurate messages for group number two. Those who chose the amethyst stone. Is there a possibility for reconciliation in this situation? Is there a possibility for reconciliation in this situation, Spirit? Okay. Excited. Let's see. Possibility for reconciliation, Spirit? Yes. Is a yes. Got a yes card here. It's still in the works. It's still in the works, but definitely a potential for reconciliation in this situation. Okay? All right. Now I'm happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. Now, with that being said, moving on to the advice. And we're going to be using for the advice Angel Ancestor Oracle cards, y'all. All right, let's get into it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe. Clear and accurate messages for group number two. Clear and accurate messages for group number two. What advice do their spirit guides, angels, and ancestors and ascended masters have for them at this time? Please just protect my space as I get these messages across. And just open up my third eye to allow me to dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. Ashe. All right. We get. See how that flew? That's why it's fly. It gotta fly, y'all. Okay, so it's I have stag, trust and thrive. Okay. Trust and thrive. Stag. Let's get into it. 132. I don't get that card often, so I'm interested to actually see what the textbook definition of it is. Okay, so it says stag, trust and thrive. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag with his crown of antlers is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deers have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has the strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality. Maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity, with spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. I mean, if so, you got whoever this person you're separated from would absolutely be a perfect person to explore that with because baby, they are you're very much so heavy in their energy. And I can't even it doesn't even seem like they're like I don't even get the energy that they're really worried about anybody else but you, regardless if you guys are in separation or no communication. That's just what it is. Okay. Now you have extended message is you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer. Trust in all that you have to offer, and you need to. If you've been sleeping on yourself or the impact that that you make, I would kill that shit now because clearly like just being near you is intoxicating. You so deep, you so deep. A motherfucker can feel you even when y'all apart. Don't sleep on that baby. That's that juice. That's that juice right there. It says you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you're willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. All right, so that's what I have for you, group two. If you are interested in reconciling with this person, the opportunity is available. Otherwise, if you're not, it seems like you're going to be okay either way it goes by the information behind the stat card. So there you have it, group two. Like, comment, and subscribe. I would highly, highly appreciate it. Thank you much. We're going to be moving on to and I just want to make sure I'm time stamping here because I don't be on top of it like I need to. 49, 30. I just do 49, 30. Cool. Buy me a little bit of seconds so I get this going. Okay. Moving on to group number three. Group number three, those who chose the red jasper. Group number three, those who chose the red jasper. Okay. So we're going to get right into it. What is it that your person is feeling and thinking about you when your name come up, when your name get mentioned, they out doing they think, oh, whatever happened to such and such? How y'all? Oh, y'all ain't fucking around no more? Oh, okay. What's crossing their path? Because people put up a good front. They'll bring your name up like, oh, you don't deal with Shorty? Man, I don't fuck with that bitch, man. Deep down inside, they be dying, dying inside. But let's just see what the what is. Get some clarification on what your person, with the specific person who's on your mind and your heart is feeling and thinking about you. When your name comes up, when a song come on the radio to remind them of you, what do they think of? What crosses their mind? What's going on in their head? That's what we're going to figure out today, okay? Okay. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, clear and accurate messages for group number 3. Clear and accurate messages for group number 3. Those who chose the red Jasper card, what is it that the person, their specific person, is feeling and thinking about them? Yeah, so we're going to use the hidden truth to get the answers. If I feel like I want to dig a little bit more, I'll pull the inner shadows as well. But I like the hidden truth. I feel like that's exactly what we're trying to figure out. The hidden truth. What's really good? Okay, that's really good. That's what we trying to figure out. That's what we want to figure out. Okay. All right, I'm getting another good one. Sometimes I feel like I take so long to shuffle that should I pause it while I shuffle and come back in when it's done? But like it is what it is. You know, y'all group number 3, so I done did the first 2 groups. I just want to make sure y'all's is nice and shuffled up and messages is nice and fresh for y'all. So, you know, just respect the craft, y'all. I know it might be taking a little bit, but all right, that's gonna be my last. That's my last one. All right, I feel good now. I feel like it's nice and shuffled up. We got the last energy off of it. All right, let's get into it. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, clear and accurate messages for group number 3. Clear and accurate messages for group number 3. What is it that third person is feeling and thinking about them? Please just protect my spaces that get these messages across and block out any interferences. Please open up my third eye to allow me to dive deeper into my intuition and give further clarification of the cards that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe. All right, let's get into it. First one we have is my life is not together as it seems. The glare is absolutely killing this, but my life is not together as it seems. Okay, that's the first card. Too many cards came out at one time. Okay, so but the 2 that flip right side up that I will take is I will wait for a sign from you. We both know I am not the one for you. So you might be dealing with a person that feels like you're too good for them. But yet and still, if you give them the smallest inkling that you still have interest and want to do this again, I think they'd be on their way, right? All right, what else? Ooh, okay. So this person fucked up. I wish I had treated you better. I wish I had treated you better. Somebody's having some regrets. Ooh. They know that you deserve better than whatever they gave you. I'm feeling that heavy. They know that you deserve better than whatever the fuck it is they put you through. What else, Spirit? They love you. I love you unconditionally. So that's there. That is there. Okay, let me see something. All right, let's see what else. We have I hid who I really am from you. Oh, like that might be how they got you in the first place. They probably played, I just get this, they played this real good, whatever act they needed to play to get to lock it in. And then once they had you locked in, they start showing they real fucking qualities. and they really regret it. Honestly, they genuinely fucking regret it. They wish they actually would have played their cards better. I'm feeling that energy heavy. Okay, we got 6. So that's how they feeling. Their life is not as together as it seems. They're waiting for a sign from you. It says we both know that I'm not the one for you. One for you, and I really think that's because they feel that you are too good for them. However, even though they feel that you're too good for them, if you would give them, like I said, if you would give them even an inkling you would want to try it again, they are open arms. They running. They definitely are in regret. They wish they had treated you better. They love you unconditionally, and they hid who they really are from you. So, okay, let's do one more, one more, one more, one more for group number 3, Spirit. One more for group number 3. This y'all see one flip, right? I typically take flowers, but this flipped out in an interesting way. Oh, actually 2 came. And it says, "We will be together again." So they is confident about something. We will be together again. And I feel you even though we're apart. And maybe that's why they feel that you'll be, because of that feeling, that's probably why they feel that you guys will be together again. So I know the last group of people I decided to ask the tarot deck if there's a chance for reconciliation. I think this is a yes, there is a chance for reconciliation, but it's up to you if this is something you would want to revisit or not. They're definitely in doubt. They definitely love you. Um, and I am a person who, I'm a believer, right person, wrong time, y'all. I'm gonna just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody's gonna ever meet a perfect person. It's my personal opinion. But do with that information as you may. Okay. Okay, okay. Now moving on to the advice deck. This is just overall advice. It doesn't necessarily have to apply um to the situation with your partner or the specific person that brought you or drew you to this reading. This is just some advice that your spirit guides or your angels, your ancestors want you to know, okay? All right. And we're for that deck for those answers, we are using my angel and ancestor oracle cards. One of my favorite decks to get the tea. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been having some days where I be low and I be like, Spirit, send me some comfort, please. And I like this is the deck I go to. So yeah. All right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, clear and accurate messages for group number 3. Those who chose the red Jasper. What is it that their spirit guides, their angels, their ancestors want them to know at this time? Please just protect my space as I get these messages across. Block out any interferences. And just open up my third eye to allow me to give further clarification of the cards that come out today. Thank you so much, Spirit Ashe. All right, clear and accurate messages for group number 3. Clear and accurate. We have winter. Take care of your needs. Okay. Spirit is telling me to pull another card. More for group number 3. One more for group number 3. Shit. Something wanted to come out. I was sick. Damn. Okay. Spirit got a message for y'all. I'm taking it. Whatever it is. So it says the next one. Okay, so the first one we have is take care of your needs. Shit, y'all. I'm so sorry. I really do apologize for the. Take care of your needs. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And the last one is be graceful in movement, action. Sholem master. Ain't got that one in a while. Bruh, it's crazy. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna figure something out for later. But anyway, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Spirit had three cards for y'all. I knew something told me that there was more. Y'all see how them flew out? Aggressive. My spirit got my ancestors is aggressive. I'm just here. That's how they give me. That's how they give me the information. It's never be like, bitch. And that's how them cards came out and said, yeah, it's that for me. Winter 144. All right now. All right now, y'all at like the end of the book for real, for real. For real, for real. All right, so Winter, take care of your needs. Do everything you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that the wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. The extended message. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem to be a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread or the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regard to your question or intentions. Ashe. It's a beautiful card and a beautiful message behind that card. I like it. Now we're going to go into the next one. That's the great teacher. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, 36. All right. So it says, learn from spiritual experiences. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card was inspired by Jesus, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there's a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest. So this doesn't have to necessarily resonate with Jesus, whoever you see as your higher power, whether that be your ancestors, the universe, whatever. Um, so it says every tradition in this card represents the one whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. So it's about connecting with whoever you feel closest to as far as higher power and also yourself. Okay. Now the teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows you that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You're having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. Now, there is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel you've been receiving messages from heaven or the universe recently. This card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. Ashe. Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to look for synchronicities. You guys definitely seem like you're going through like some type of spiritual journey, awakening, stages, transition of stages. Is something I'm also going through as well. I just today learned what stage I'm actually in, and it mind fucked the hell out of me. Um, but yeah, Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to pay attention to synchronicities. If you're noticing that you seem to catch a specific set of numbers often, you seem to check the time at the same time all the time. Go a little bit deeper and look into what the meanings are behind those numbers. If you don't feel like you want to like take the time to actually read the meanings behind it, you can always go to YouTube and like type in angel number blase blase blase, and I promise you somebody has something on it. I do it all the time. I did it today when I caught 919. And yeah, but Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to pay more attention to synchronicities. The last card that we have is Sholin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Okay, let's get into it. Group 3, your reading has been beautiful, by the way. 64. So Sholin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Sholin Master calls forth the ninja within. Sholin Master is about learning to adapt to a situation and tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtly because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that might not be supportive of what you're working on. The Sholin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement and choices and actions. You're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. I feel like I'm really speaking to a group of really good, pure-hearted people. I like group 3. We should be friends. But anyway, don't feel don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Now move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. I can really relate with group 3 in a way. 'Cause I'm a very anxious person, and I learning how to be gentler and going with the flow of life, trusting in the unknown, and just allowing things to unfold. That is something that I have to like actively practice and remind myself and repeat to myself and affirm to myself to stay on course. But group 3, this has been your message. I hope that this resonates. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Even if you don't want to comment, that's cool. But if you could like and subscribe, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And yeah, just keep tuning in with me. I'm gonna keep putting out more content for y'all. I love y'all.